Will Smith has been a fixture of meme culture almost as long as he's been one of the biggest names in Hollywood. Whether you think of him as the lovable goofball version of himself or a short-tempered bad boy, there's no denying that he's had more than one moment of meme fame. So without further ado, let's get jiggy with them. This is Meme History. We'll begin with the oldest and most immediate of them all, Will Smith. In November of 2007, a 4chan user posted this image of the actor-rapper shrinking his eyes and mouth, calling him Will Smith. In the first day, it earned over 300 responses, which may not seem like a lot, but kind of is for a 4chan board almost 2 decades ago. It may have been a riff on Nod Flinders, first posted in the same place earlier that year. But in any case, it spread very quickly to E-Bombs World and obviously Reddit, with imitations featuring other celebrities abound. Next up, we have Y'all Got Any Fun? iRobot came out in 2004, but Can a Robot Write a Symphony first appeared on Tumblr in mid-2015, with captions from the movie, followed by a text version of a Z-Snap. It's a bit of a sick burn kind of a thing, but often it's just squeezed into some nonsense joke. In 2024, Can a Robot Write a Symphony was recaptioned by a user on X, lamenting the lack of availability of prepared food in their house. It got 2,000 reposts and 26,000 likes in 2 months, and the final version of this one was officially born. Users use it anytime they want to express disappointment and sadness about a thing. Which brings us to our number 3 pick, Sad Will Smith. For the unfamiliar, Red Table Talk is Jada Pinkett Smith's podcast with her mother and daughter, where they talk about big topics and how to heal from them. On August 10th, 2020, Will and Jada sat down to talk about their relationship and her, quote, entanglement with August Alsina, hip-hopper and friend of her son, Jaden. If you think the word choice there is interesting, you're not alone. The following day, a remix was posted to YouTube, mocking the specific phrasing and featuring clips from Jada and Will's chat.
An entanglement with August.
An entanglement.
But mostly, and understandably, Will Smith just looked sad through the conversation. Cue memes of Will Smith looking sad. Notable examples include one of him photoshopped into military fatigues and another of him as the genie from Aladdin, which he'd played the prior year. Really though, they can be used for just about anything. Number 2, Will Smith eating spaghetti. In March 2023, a Redditor posted an AI-generated video to R Stable Diffusion with the prompt, Will Smith eating spaghetti. As you can see, this video has a lot of jank to it, but it is really funny looking, or alternatively, as many people online felt, a little disturbing. A few days after the initial Reddit post, it made its way to X in a post which earned 4.9 million views in 4 days. This was enough to spark a whole trend where people made parody videos, tweaking the prompt slightly so that it's as weird as possible. The following year, OpenAI's Sora, another text-to-video model, was first previewed to the public. Shortly thereafter, Will Smith uploaded a parody video of himself eating spaghetti, in which he pretended to be an AI version of himself, and which actually fooled a lot of people. Far less disturbing, but still really, really weird. And finally, we come to the one you all clicked for, the slap. A bit of background. Jada Pinkett Smith shaved her head in 2021 after having hair loss from alopecia, which had to have been at least a little traumatic. She talked about it a lot at the time. At the 2022 Oscars, Chris Rock presented the award for Best Documentary Feature and in his introduction made a joke about how she could have starred in G.I. Jane 2. She rolled her eyes hard, and her husband walked up on stage and slapped the comedian in the face. This moment basically immediately went viral. Most of the memes were created by versioning out an exploitable template posted to 4chan that night, which traced the outlines from a still from the incident. It's kind of like the Batman slapping Robin meme, and just as versatile. But with this moment, and in addition to the image macros, came the remixes on TikTok. Will Smith's shouting at Chris Rock immediately following the violence was spaced out enough that it made for very easy remixing. They mostly sound like this.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Okay. Related, this saga also brought us slapchris.com, a flash game where you drag a hand emoji across the screen to slap an image of Chris Rock's face. It also features other faces, or you can upload your own. And if you do it fast enough, audio from Getting Jiggy With It plays. Ultimately, Will Smith did apologize on Instagram the following day, then in an entire video the following July, but by all accounts, they never really made up. So the Fresh Prince himself is a guy whose career has had a lot of varied moments, and the memes about him are always somewhere between love and mockery. You just never know which one is coming. Or, if you will, these memes are stories all about how Will Smith's life flipped turned upside down.